Welcome to the Postgame Show, brought to you by Sports Broadcast Solutions. My name is Kyle Smith, but my name doesn't matter. Jasminko Dizdarevic, who scored on a free kick to make it 1-0. Shy Nation goes on to win 3-0, but Jasminko, man, things were not so good. They almost scored on that open net. Just talk about that play. What does that mean to you, that your defenders are always there to back up your goalkeeper like that?
I think it helps, obviously, with us going far last year, so we know how it is and how teams are going to play against us. Versatility, experience helps a lot. Obviously, sloppy mistakes at the start. It's always going to happen, especially when it's a semifinal. And so I think it's just getting our heads into the game and focusing on the moment and just playing our game, and I think that's what happened when you saw the result.
We talked a lot about it on the broadcast. We thought you were just going to pass it to a teammate. It went straight through. Did it go off the post at all? Were you trying to score on that kick?
Yeah, my teammate actually came up to me. He goes, "Are you shooting or crossing?" I was like, "We'll see." And honestly, I just went for goal. I think just put it in anywhere near the 6, and if deflection happens, it goes in. But it did hit the post and went in, so it was a lucky goal, I guess you can say.
What did you see from the goal that you were able to beat him on a free kick like that? You were about 20 meters away from the goal.
I think I saw him from the start when he was far post, and obviously on a free kick like that, he's going to take a step closer to the free kick, and obviously I saw him take that step, and that literally determined the ball going in the back of the net, and he obviously was scared of a deflection, so he backed up and planted, and once he planted, it was going in.
You guys have an interesting rate the first 10. It seems like you guys have great conditioning. What do you guys work on in practice to make sure you're not always the best team of the game, but you're always the most conditioned unit?
Try to stay fit as much as we can. We train every day, so we try to stay as fit as we can. And obviously, we just keep our composure. We know our game, and we know how we're going to play. First 10 minutes is going to always be scrappy. It's always going to be scrappy, no matter what team you play, where you play. And I think as long as we get past those first 10 minutes, we'll be decent.
You guys scored twice in the second half. We had you earlier in the season. You scored 5 times in the second half against United Serbian. What's it about this team that you seem to play better in the second session than the first one?
Like I said, it's those first 45, getting into the game and slowly figuring out how the other team plays and then breaking it down from there. I think in the second half, you see teams start to get tired and we start to play our game more, and then that's what exposes teams.
I don't know if you know this, but the winner of that game that plays you guys on Sunday, they were in overtime. So does that, people that don't know soccer at all, does that come into play? A team that played 2 days prior that was playing in overtime had to play all their starters in OT, then they got to play you guys on your pitch 2 days later. You guys are a little bit more full strength, less tired?
Oh, 100%. When you play an extra 30 minutes, your legs start to get heavy, your legs start to hurt. So them going into overtime really benefits us, but we still can't worry about them. We just got to worry about us. Regardless if they played 120 minutes, 90 minutes, as long as we play our hardest in 90 minutes, we'll win the game.
Final thoughts about the game today, not only going to the championship game, but a 3-0 shutout win to advance the title game on your pitch.
I think it's a big thing for us. Obviously, national final last year. I think the goal is this year, national championship. That's our only goal. So one game at a time, slowly but surely.
That's Jasminko Dizdarevic, and that does it for our post-game show so far. Excellent crew for Daniel Luga, Nicholas Nelson. I'm Kyle Smith signing off. Final score, 3-0 win for Chicago Nation FC, and we'll see you on Sunday for Sports Broadcast Solutions.